I'm a total beginner. Can I do a yoga teacher training? This is a very frequently asked question which I get. I'm not a total beginner. I've been doing yoga for more than 20 years and teaching yoga teacher trainings for more than a decade. So I've seen those questions coming up again and again. Many people are curious on the exploration of yoga. They've been doing yoga classes in studios, in fitness centers. They've experienced the benefits and they want to take it to the next level. So some people come with this advanced background. They've been doing for many years their yoga practice. But other people are just getting started and they immediately notice that they love it so much. They are kind of beginners, more or less, but they directly want to take a deep dive. So they are ready not only for the next step, but they want to make a leap. And then they look for intensive courses, for education. And then they notice that there's actually not so much yoga education happening. Most of the quality yoga courses, which give you background information, further understanding, history, philosophy, alignment, and all the rest of it, most of those educational courses are teacher trainings, which are like practitioner courses. You become a teacher. They are not, in the closer sense, made for people who just want to have a profound experience and a quick education. So that is a very common situation in the modern yoga industry, that most yoga education is not just learning for the sake of it, for my own pleasure and experience, but it in most cases goes together with an instructor course, a so-called yoga teacher training. The abbreviations are YTT, Yoga Teacher Training, or Yoga TTC, Yoga Teacher Training Course, or together YTTC, Yoga Teacher Training Course. So these are the abbreviations which you are meeting, and frequently these courses come in the format of a 200-hour Yoga TTC. This is what you find when you look around. Not only dozens, not hundreds, but thousands of these 200-hour yoga teacher trainings. And yes, then there's the advanced 300-hour course, and then there are shorter 50-hour yoga TTCs and all the rest of it. We actually have a separate YouTube video where I explain in detail the difference between 200-hour, 300-hour, 500-hour, and so on. But our topic here is, as a beginner who doesn't even want to become a teacher, who's just curious to explore more yoga, can I take a yoga teacher training? Yes or no? Is it suitable for me? The answer is maybe. Yes and no is the answer. It depends. It very much depends on you, and it depends on the course itself. So on your side, first of all, it requires a certain commitment to do 200 hours of yoga education. It starts there. So these courses can be either 1 month intensive format or weekend-based, spread out daily life integration, or they can be online yoga teacher trainings as we are offering them in a premium quality where you have your yoga studio in your own home and you do it in your own rhythm. So first question for you, if you're a beginner or if you're advanced, do you have the time? Can you make the time to do it? So that is the first important consideration. Will you actually take the entire course, or will you get busy and drop out halfway? So you need somebody who takes you by the hand, who guides you on every step of the way, that you will actually complete this course. Otherwise, it's a bit of waste of money and your effort. And it's kind of not really good for your commitment and willpower if you start a course and you don't conclude it. So that's the foundation. Start a course and conclude it. Know that 200 hours is quite a lot. Next in line would be the question, you as a beginner, are you ready for that, in a way, advanced course? Because it's not just a yoga intensive, yoga holiday, but it is a teacher training. And there will be other people who've been doing yoga for years. So don't be surprised, don't be discouraged, don't think that you're an outsider, beginner, loser, or don't go into this negativity. You are one of them. No? There's many people actually joining these teacher trainings, which haven't been around for so long. They might look very flexible, and it looks like that they've been doing yoga for a long time, but it's not the case. They might be dancers by profession. They might have done a lot of aerobic and Pilates stretching. Or they might just have a loose body type. So they appear to be they are very flexible, and in this way they appear to be yogis for many, many years, but that might not be the case. So don't take the outer appearance of your classmates to be their experience, their maturity on the yogic path. Actually, flexibility is not even needed to be a wise and mature yogi. So don't get discouraged by other people. That's the first thing. Don't think that you're alone, that you're the only one being a beginner in this teacher training. It tends to be quite common that people are taking these TTCs pretty early in their yogic journey. That has become the norm almost. So don't worry. Of course, it will be of significant advantage if you have some connection to your body already. You don't need to be an athlete and a sports star, but it helps, of course, if you have some body awareness, if you have worked with some stretching, some breathing, some workout, some sports before, that you have some coordination of your body, that you have some experience how to deal with challenges of your body, how to relax into a challenge of a sport, etc. So that obviously will help. If you have more experience, that's great, but it's not required. So even that doesn't have to be. You can also take a yoga teacher training and you're just kind of curious and keen. You want to take your body's practice to the next level. That's fine. But be aware, some schools, some yoga teacher training organizations might not allow you because they know from experience that their style is somewhat demanding. So now we move from the side of your qualification to the content, the course style that the school is offering. So if it's, for example, an Ashtanga yoga teacher training, it doesn't make sense to be a complete rookie and have never done any yoga before and to take an Ashtanga yoga teacher training. That's one of the styles of yoga founded by Pattabhi Jois, which is a very demanding, physical, strong, and a style which requires a lot of flexibility. So again, if you are a loose body type and you are very flexible and strong already, you'll be fine, more or less. But if you are a very stiff body type and you've barely done any sports and workout in your life and you're just starting your yoga journey and you sign up for an Ashtanga yoga teacher training, it might not be a good match. And the school, because of that, might not even encourage or even allow you to join that course. Similar tendencies can be in Ashtanga Vinyasa or Vinyasa teacher trainings. It depends there on the school, the teachers, the style exactly. So some styles are not really suitable to take as a beginner, whereas other styles like Hatha yoga or also restorative soft styles like Yin yoga can be actually very fair to start also as a rookie in yoga to directly dive deep on your journey. So that a few of the associations related to your qualification and to the school's requirement and the topics of the style. Sure, there's also specific courses like chair yoga teacher training, kids yoga teacher training. People start with that, or they start with a prenatal yoga teacher training because they are pregnant themselves. And then they notice like, oh, this yoga works so well for me. And that as a beginner during their pregnancy, they immediately sign up for a pregnancy yoga teacher training or a prenatal TTC, or later on for a kids yoga teacher training. So that is also fair enough and very legitimate and actually a very beautiful experiential entry into your world of dedicated yogic studies. So many ways as a beginner to sign up for a teacher training, and it can make a lot of sense, and it will actually supercharge your yogic journey. It's like a fast track, like you get catapulted in a leap forward on your yogic journey. So these intensive courses can be very beneficial for your growth. And they can actually come very easy if you cultivate this curiosity, this openness. Be like a sponge to absorb the content with this childlike freshness. Not only in a kids yoga teacher training, but as an adult, have that freshness, that openness, that candid curiosity to receive all the knowledge and wisdom, all the benefits from the practice. Receive them with an open heart, and you can grow so much on this beautiful journey of yoga. And a yoga teacher training might be just the right big step which you should take on your path. Check out the different offers which are there. Do your homework, make your research, see if you resonate with a teacher. It's not just about the price, the location, the technicalities, the style. You gotta have a certain resonance with a teacher, because your instructor will show you many things and will open many doors for you and will invite you to go deeper within yourself. But if you don't resonate with that guide, if you have a certain mismatch or even aversion with your yoga teacher when she does something like that or he speaks like that, then it will not be a smooth journey. It will be kind of an obstacle to your curiosity and your learning path. So make sure that you are on the same wavelength. Your vibe creates your tribe, and your yoga teacher is a central part of your tribe, so choose wisely. And I think we gotta record another YouTube video about that topic, how to choose a yoga teacher training which matches your requirements, needs, and wishes. For now, I'm sending you lots of life-loving wishes from the Balinese yoga capital Ubud. I encourage you to subscribe to our channel so you don't only see videos about how to find the right yoga teacher training, but you can also discover some eye-opening content which we share from our educational experience. That's it for now. All the best to you. If you have done a yoga teacher training, please leave a comment down below to explain your experience, how you grew as a yoga teacher in this journey, and I'm looking forward to reading your comments there. All the best. Take care. Talk soon. Om.